I'm Nancy Sommers, and I'm talking with my father, Walter Sommers. Thanks, Dad, for sitting down to have this talk with me.
I'm so happy to be here talking to you. Right.
So here you're 95, and you're
Exactly.
still
Right.
optimistic. How do you wake up every day and choose optimism over pessimism?
I think I acquired a lot of optimistic thinking while I was in the front line fighting the Japanese during World War II in the Pacific. You didn't want to think about anything bad happening to you, so you had to think good thoughts day and night.
What do you think about when you look at this photo?
It really pains me to talk about it. My father is the only one who survived the Holocaust. The two older brothers were soldiers in World War I fighting for the German army, and they became victims of the Holocaust. From what I've been able to find out, they both died in the gas chambers in Auschwitz. And that's really one of the reasons why I keep working as a volunteer at the CANDLES Holocaust Museum.
Do you tell the story of your uncles who were murdered?
Occasionally, when I have a chance, when people ask me, why do you volunteer here at the museum, I usually tell them I do it in memory of relatives who lost their lives in the Holocaust.
One of the things that I know you've taught me is the commandment Tikkun Olam. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about what Tikkun Olam, repair the world, means to you and why we are commanded.
I think we all have an obligation to try to make this a better world than it is. It's easier said than done, but I feel that by doing some of the volunteer work, I might be approaching that goal. And it gives me a sense of personal satisfaction.
Good.
Right.
Your mother took a lot of photos of you when you were...
she loved taking photos. And with this long hair, I have reason to believe that she really expected a girl and not a boy.
Someone really loved you who took all these beautiful photos of you. You're so fortunate. You have 4 fabulous grandchildren, Damien, Devin, Rachel, and Alex. And you have now 3 beautiful great-grandchildren, Asher, Isabel, and Lila Dragonfly. What do you want to say about how to live a meaningful life?
That's a very difficult question. Times have changed, but there are certain basic facts that will remain forever. Education is one of the most important things for young people. Just be nice to your parents and be nice to everybody else and study hard. And beyond that, as they grow older, they should think about what kind of life they want to live and what kind of work they'd like to do eventually to help mankind to make this a more peaceful, better world. Making a living is just a small part of making a life, but it should not be the final destination.
You and Mom have been married 69 years now. What do you think about when you look at these wonderful photos?
I wonder where the time went. It's been 69 years ago. This happened to be on March 30th, 1947. It was a cold, snowy day, and it happened at a very nice synagogue on West End Avenue in New York City. Louise's father, my father-in-law, invited just about everybody he knew. And after the wedding, we were busy shaking hands for way over an hour. This much I remember.
Well, that's something very important. I'm sure you remember shaking all the hands.
Yeah.
And you probably didn't know all those people whose hands you were shaking.
No, most of them I didn't know, but it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
What happened after Pearl Harbor, when I joined the Army, Mom would write some of the best letters to me. I got letters from certain other people from various places, but Mom's letters were the best, the very, very best. And then after I came back from the war, we started dating. And eventually we got married. Yeah. So that's the story.
Simple.
Yeah, right? Do you have anything to add to this?
No.
No. I told her how it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she agrees. Right. That's how it happened. And we lived happily ever after. Mom is not so sure it was happy ever after. Right?
I don't know, you have to ask Mom.
She feels she could have done better, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mom?
This is a lovely picture that was taken many, many years ago. Can you see that? I was home on a furlough. That was taken about 1958. That's a beautiful picture. And you haven't changed. So it's been a great life. And these were wonderful years. And I have no regrets, yes. And I've reached age 95, and I hope to hang around a little while longer.